Hello, welcome to the Smart Tech2Tech video series on Smart Amp. This fourth session shows how Google Apps for Education domain and Smart Amp connect, so we can use it in the classroom. Now that we've completed Phase 1 creation and Phase 2 configure, Phase 3 will discuss the connection between Google Apps for Education and Smart Amp. The subscriber will purchase Smart Amp and receive an email with a product key for the software, and the administrator of the Google Apps for Education domain will connect them. As the administrator of the Google Apps for Education domain navigates to the Smart Amp URL, they will see a dialog box with the product key. The Smart Amp product key you received is ready. Now select Agree and Continue. The Smart Amp Administrator page you sign into will allow the administrator to import teachers from the Google domain you have created. Smart Amp will recognize the Google groups which were created with Google Apps for Education and will be listed under the Group Name column. Select the checkbox of the group you would like to place teachers into, then select Import Teachers. Teachers will need to be in a group to be recognized as teachers. Students do need to be registered users on your domain, but if students are in a group on the Google Apps for Education domain, they should not be imported into a Smart Amp group, as this is for teachers. This is how Smart Amp differentiates between a teacher and a student who signs into the class. A teacher signs in with their username and password as assigned by the administrator on the Google Apps for Education domain. Since that teacher has been placed in a group, the teacher will sign into their teacher dashboard. They may select to create a classroom to connect with their students, they may join another class created by another teacher, or they can go to the workspace and have access to their Google Drive app. A student signs in with their username and password as assigned by the administrator on the Google Apps for Education domain. The student will see the following dashboard. They can join a class with a QR code or numerical code provided by the teacher, or go directly to the workspace. Each user attempting to connect with Smart Amp must be associated with the Google Apps for Education domain that has been connected to Smart Amp. If you are using another Google domain, you won't have access. To summarize the three scenarios a teacher user or a student user might experience upon sign-in to Smart Amp, please review the following page. In closing, if you have further questions regarding how to connect Google Apps for Education with Smart Amp, please check Smart Support Center at the listed URL, search the Knowledge Base using the available filters and keywords, or contact Smart's technical support using one of the listed options. Thanks again for viewing the fourth session in the Smart Tech2Tech video series on Smart Amp.